I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. I just want to Lucci, so me and all of my poochies can eat. Plus loose chains, take this booth thing, got the PF chains, and that Kim K just taking some. Some looking at me like I'm more bacon, some. Don't I look like cake or something? Something better tell mankind to take it coming.
Conference rivalry tonight, Chris. Think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers.
Oh man, my ears are ringing right now. I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that. But
Pretty exciting,
yeah, oh man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. The pride is involved. It's about your standings in the conference, and also it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, you know, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in LA and say, hey, we're the best right now.
Here's Doncic, and he drops him away up off the glass.
and certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over them.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Allen. The shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic. About a minute played so far here in the first. And Porzingis launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fox goes in. And what just drops your jaw, Chris, with Fox, just how quick he gets up and down the floor.
He's an absolute bullet once he gets out of transition. A good amount of his points come from just beating everyone else down the floor when he pushes the tempo.
Good on both.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime we want to.
Here's Fox after Luka Doncic's bucket. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And he's drawing those whistles. A couple quick ones back to back.
Now, here's Fox. Unloads from 9. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from back. He continues to develop his vision.
Inside. It's stolen by Allen. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And laid in to finish the break. Fox has got his second bucket tonight.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
And Doncic, here we go. Tucker can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Bagley. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's where Bagley needs to be most effective. Establish a strong inside presence. Make the D always worry about him in the post.
Punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, listen, guys, that was great work, making him pay for the laptop.
Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Captain, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And he sinks the second.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Back to Fox. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Doncic. Stolen by Gay. The wide open look here for Fox. Hits the three-point bomb. Fox has got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Goes up from the top of the key. Allen with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Luka Doncic. Think about some of the most powerful guns, Chris, the Tomahawk Jam reigns supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jab?
No.
You did both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk on you. Like, you would roasted over Johnson back in the day. Oh, my goodness. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes him with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. That's just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, two hands, two legs, one leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me some. Give me some.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Goal, that's good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, I love to see that selfishness from Cousins. Really rips the ball over to the open man quickly.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's rebounded by Houston.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
All free throws good from Doncic. Clippers lead by 9. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Trier. Back to Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Bull can't hit. Now here's Doncic. And it's in there. Doncic has got 11 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Bull can't hit.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, G.A. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
And go outside.
He's gonna come down on time.
Oh, and he's the rare player with a shorter arm span than his height. I mean, Olynyk is still going to get his share of blocks.
Now done. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's Bull. And Pirtle pulls it down. Up top, Randall. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Galloway. Houston moving it around. 5 on the clock. Rose with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call.
Directional passing, my nigga. Left. All the way right. I'm passing all the way right, not mid top corner.
Rose knows how to get to the line.
Up in the fucking corner, wide open.
Houston, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line.
That direction means pass to the openness person. The person that's the most open.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
That's what I got my shit
Well,
on.
the NBA is entertaining. You know,
He's wide open, and I press that direction. Throw it to that nigga.
Impact in a positive way.
I don't have to bring up my fucking icons every
The
time.
Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded
That shit
to
dumb.
issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You know, just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely.
Oh no, I traded him. That's right.
And both free throws good for Rose.
Well, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And it's Bagley in the corner. Pass to Bledsoe. Now here's Allen. Back to Bledsoe. Shoots from the line. And Pirtle pulls it down. Houston trails by 5. Stolen by Allen. Now the Clippers moving it up. And Bledsoe hit the stop.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Rose, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bledsoe with it. Here's Allen. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Bledsoe. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Allen, that's good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose. And this lead the scores.
Randle. Bagley with the block.
They need that kind of defensive impact for Bagley. I mean, he's using his size and length to force opponents to be aware of him at that end of the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the wide open shot from Rose. No good. As the Clippers taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Here is Rose after Eric Bledsoe scored.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Rockets with the rebound. That will complete this four-game homestand. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Pirtle. Stolen by Allen. Outside for Bagley. Puts up a three. Randall grabs the board. And George Randall bringing it up now for the Rockets. Trailing by 13. Rose, that's good.
And such a tough cover off the dribble is Derrick Rose. When he stops short for the pull-up, you're really at his mercy.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
That's all right.
Los Angeles leading by 11. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Well, their goal was to limit their turnovers. They wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
Clippers with the ball. They lead by 11. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And here's shifting player who keeps you on your heels. I mean, Fox is great at picking up contact.
Fox hits them both. Here's Houston now. Outside, Porzingis. .106 left to play here in the half. Rebounded by Hart. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. That one drops for him. Fox has got 17.
Developing different parts of his game. Fox knows he has to enhance his pull-up jump shot.
And there is one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Bull. From outside the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bull's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to them.
Porzingis can't hit.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
Fox, no good. Outside, Porzingis. Hashby, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Great value in rim protection, Chris. Talk about some of the characteristics that you have seen and you use yourself in being a good shot blocker.
Well, your reputation precedes you as a shot blocker. So as a shot blocker, you've already blocked enough shots that everyone knows, hey, Rudy Gobert, don't come here in here unless you want to get that shot swatted out of the way. My name's Joel Embiid. Did you see my highlights of last game? So really what I'm saying is a shot blocker is always in your thought process. I still have nightmares about the turbo. Come on, let's go to the next. Go to the next, please. Come on. Get out shot blockers.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one. He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last 3 years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. Offensive rebound. Doncic with a steal. Mr. Porzingis. Out to Doncic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, you're playing from behind. That's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Now, here's Bagley. 8 away. And he gets it to go. Bagley's got 4 points this quarter.
With a multifaceted offensive skill set, Bagley's more than comfortable in the mid-range.
Clippers leading by 17. And you love to have a player like Chris Dunn out on the perimeter with his defense.
Oh, man, big men love guards that can actually keep their assignment in front of. Dunn has quick feet, great lateral movement, and that's why he's a successful defender.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Bagley with the bucket.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Pass to Gaspy. Collison for 3. Dedicated to Rockets from deep.
Oh, the three-point shooting of Collison is huge. It really stretches out the floor for the rest of his teammates.
Three in the post. And finished off by Bagley.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Gregory, I think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen.
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, come on now. What defense? Nobody was willing to get in his way.
Now here is Harris following the miss by Porzingis. Ways to get back into it, but they got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Here's Tucker. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And the NBA 2K League, G-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. You throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. Group substitution here for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 15. Bledsoe left side. And Bol wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the three ball. Bol's got 11 points.
And you can't forget about Bol's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
Now here's Rose. And Bol pulls it down. To the left wing. Near the three-point line, it's Olynyk. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Rose with the ball. Gabe picks him up defensively. Houston moving the ball around. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Randall to the inside. A good look from Rose.
His offense is non-existent tonight. This really hurt me.
Here's Bledsoe. Count it good. 8 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the paint. Now here's Bol. Fires the three. And no good. And Houston the other way. And Randall throws it down.
And when Pearl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Bol can't hit. Houston trails by 18. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gordon with no one around. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Oh, yeah, the touch, the timing. You don't know how Gordon is a threat to shoot off the pass.
Here's Bledsoe. 8 points for him. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Julius Randle picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
With it goes. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Clippers lead by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. And so Fox will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Hart. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Hart's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Rose. The shot's good.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
Pass the Bol. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Eric Gordon.
And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. has length for days, but needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural position.
Back to Rose. Throws it up high. And stolen by Harris. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the
I think you throw an alley-oop to the dude that's not even
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid.
Oh, man, this game is hilarious.
Bol making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
And talking about Bol, his dad, Manute Bol, was known for his defense. That is not the case for his son.
Well, they're two completely different types of players. Bol's game is about skill. He can handle, he can shoot. And for someone who's 7'2", he's a tremendous playmaker.
Houston trails by 19. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You see the good speed, especially for a power forward. Randall making plays in transition.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Rose. Free throw good, Fox.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Pass to Bertle. A good finish at the rack off the slip feed.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Driving with ferocity. I mean, when Fox puts it on the deck, he's fantastic at finding ways to finish.
Here's Rose. Lays it up off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston trails by 17. Timeout called the Rockets. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their team. The system there and now, it just isn't getting it done.
Teams will make substitutions. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Doncic outside from 12 feet out. That misses off the backboard. Clippers leading by 17. Wild pass for Bagley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dumps it down.
Excellent finisher on those lob passes. If Bagley can get his hands to it, he will throw it down.
Outside, Porzingis. Houston moving it around. Here's Doncic. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a three ball that deep wasn't going in.
And here's Bledsoe.
Fourth foul of the game for him. Starting to get into that danger.
just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's deflected and taken away by Johnson. Pass to Bagley. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go work.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Bagley in the post. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Trier. Pocket 6. There's the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 16-point game. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Pass to Bagley. Bledsoe for 3. The Rockets pull it in. 1:11 left in the game.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Los Angeles.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize the turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the one player that really stands out, of course, in this one. It was a dazzling game for De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, man, anticipation, instinct, energy, all his tools were on display tonight. He didn't play something.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, unable to change momentum here.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 7. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage of the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
From deep three-point range, money! And now they trail by just 4.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
There's no question Don is a great athlete, but he must first work on his shooting as well as his passing.
They get the rebound. It's in!
Just creating habit for the opponents the last few games.
That's all ticket for him right now. I mean, they got to guard him up better than that.
Johnson, a wide open look. Traps in the tray. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 6. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it is so important at this stage of the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
Here's Doncic. And the miss. So the Clippers with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
So we still have 5 blocks. The little mid runs I can get. I'm playing those games with these niggas to be consistent. It'd be different in playoff series though. It's back-to-back games, so I ain't whatever I mean. Everybody. Whoa.
Hey, no friends, I be chillin' alone. Don't be hitting my phone. They be baked, I can see that it closed. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weeks, they ain't taking a dome. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. No friends, I be chillin' alone. Don't be hitting my phone. They be baked, I can see that it closed. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. more great. Cheesecake needed all on my plate. Overseas, I ain't switching the state. London ain't sitting eating a steak. Told mama I'ma get what it takes. Young boss and I'm cleaning the slate. High risk, yeah, I'm racing the stakes. They moving icky, they get busy. Young in the top, so I'm seeing them envy. I with the talking, I'm not with the pity. You don't gotta be Nicky. They want me to fall. Feel like I'm pimping, I'm standing in tall. I'm on a mission and finish them all. Special edition, I got them appalled. No friends, I be chilling alone. Don't be hitting my phone. They be fakes, I be the clone. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Work hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, they ain't taking a thought. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. No friends, I be chilling alone. Don't be hitting my phone. Baby fake, I can see they the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Work hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, they ain't taking a thought. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. None of you next to me, this is my specialty. I'm gonna rip it especially. I gotta do it excessively. No one to handle me unless we talking about me. Taking it, no, they ain't letting me. You know my energy, bitch, she can gather assemblies. Trying to compare like a simile. I got the live this out. Don't be the symphony. Remember they try to belittle me. Now I got bills like I'm Hillary. Don't really care if you feeling me. I know that you ain't as ill as me. Changing the game and he opening eyes. Knew I would do it. This ain't a surprise. Work through the hating and telling me lies. Still I've been winning like taking the prize. No friends, I be chilling alone. Don't be hitting my phone. They be fake, I can see they the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, they ain't taking a thought. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. No friends, I be chilling alone. Don't be hitting my phone. Baby fake, I can see they the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, they ain't taking a thought. Glowed up, had to get in my zone.
Whoever put out there, everyone gonna make up
take a picture. So I hope you don't try to take none. Think I'm lying? Better dip. fast, big Duffy. Big tech, keep it coming. I'ma make it put that on my cousin. They ballin' on Drake London. Who better than me? Stop it. She'll be back when she see it in my pocket. I've been pulling and grinding and plotting. Know that I'm gonna be a problem. I saw last time stacking the check and got on my man that they did it last week. I was out of my bag. I was going out bad. Yeah, I was tripping. Had to realize a lot. Had to get to the and just focus on the bigger image. Nobody gon' think about you when they move my. So don't give a about no gun. I'm back on my meat. Only T who I be with. People say that they love me, won't put one above me, but I don't believe. And this dude going dummy, just bunny and they cannot see me. All I rap about is money, I got covered cause I'ma achieve it. But I'm thinking about bigger, I'm greedy. Had a close and it's needy. And I picked out some people who treat me. Yeah, I took a few others who were easy. Want my diamonds and dancing for 3D. Everybody gon' wish they could beat me. Point me to it, they can beat me. And your shorty still got room on repeat. I'm high key. Trip to OP. Put the block in the lead. Got the keys from the safe. Get up, running aim. Tryna make it out so we pray. And weather in the way. Cause I'm back on my today. Fast, big Duffy. Big checks keep coming. I'ma make it put that on my cousin. They ballin' up, Drake London. Who better than me? Stop it. She'll be back when she see it in my pocket. I've been pulling and grinding and plotting. Know that I'm gonna be a high key. Trip to OP. Put the block in the lead. Got the keys from the safe. Get up, running aim. Tryna make it out so we pray. But weather in the way. Cause I'm back on my team. But you know what I came for. Still be the best case post. All that I do is just lay low. And shout out to and ain't broke. Because you know what I came for. Still be the best case post. Shout out to shorties that done me. You missed out on bankrolls. Yeah. International. Beep. Okay, she call me Poppy. We was in Poppy. You not in the. Tell me how can you stop me? See these squares not in my circle. I can't run with no. Cause the money's not stocky. You can tell by the watch piece. They either lacking funds or missing the moxie. They want talk about pain. I'm a boss, they can't doubt me. They got accustomed to ice. I might start playing hockey around it. Tell me about what they not me, know they been riding the wave. Now they getting choppy. All that talk about dripping, think you clean, boy you sloppy. All I do is go get it. I need to get me a hobby. Pocket full of crazies won't get on my zombie. All night. Told her she don't have to hurry now. How we clean it. Came with 2 downs, how I'm up above 30. No, I never find a time I have my. That's an assist. That's an assist. Break a record, John Stockton with the dish. That's an assist. That's an assist. Keep it light, step it, don't miss all night. Told her she don't have to hurry now. How we clean it. Came with 2 downs, how I'm up above 30. No, I never find a time I have my. Not with the. Came a long way for some. When it got it clean, only now I want some more. She ain't had to. Yeah, okay. Haters talk me being down like I ain't rose yet. Flights from Paris to LA on a Rolls jet. Price the lifestyle, first class, that's a whole check. Let her play the muse for some. Big dog off the leash now. Wholesale form from Danny, cause I don't lease now. Skinny, but I eat like I'm obese now. South Cedo jeans, no crease now. Step into the summer with the heat wave. Might do with the family like I'm D-Wade. Sparklers in my section like time lapse of a freeway. Like it's all night. Told her she don't have to hurry now. How we clean it. Came with 2 downs, how I'm up above 30. No, I never find a time I have my. That's an assist. That's an assist. Break a record, John Stockton with the dish. That's an assist. That's an assist. Keep it light, step it, don't miss all night. Told her she don't have to hurry now. How we clean it. Came with 2 downs, how I'm up above 30. No, I never find a time I have my. That's an assist. That's an assist. Break a record, John Stockton with the dish. That's an assist. That's an assist. Keep the light, step it, don't miss all night. Yeah. See the crib and ask who did I steal from? Price tags on making the world feel some. They don't have enough to satisfy a real one. Mary Carter couldn't even get the deal done. Scared to come towards us, gotta run from us. Louisville, hush money for my young. Rick Pitino, I take them to casinos. Stack casinos, get all of you. It's like Primo. Worms, I just opened up a can of those. My mother had a flower shop, but I was Sandra's Rose. Two girls that I like Indiana Jones. I make them walk together like I'm Amber Rose. Yeah. Dad, I gotta up the ante. California girls sweeter than pieces of candy. Had me all in Nipsey hood to go link up with Sammy. Type of hood with bandanas make the family. Head on a swivel like a but I can never dribble. Life too short, I gotta get it before they blow the whistle. My uncle trying to change my energy with stones and crystals. But it's gonna take more than that for me to control my issues. I wasn't made for no casket or no prison cell. Every title doing numbers like I'm Mr. Dell. Sandra knows I pulled us out of a living. I'm the chosen one, flowers never pick themselves. Want a classic, that's just 10 of these. Crime family like the Genovese. You don't want drama, capiche. My house is full of supermodels just like Muhammad Hadid. I take it too serious, you my comic relief. I find it funny how I keep on talking and commas increase. I'm standing at the top of waiting, climbing the reach. I even got my very own initials inscribed in my sheets. Subtle reminders the key. Jeez. Spoiler alert, the second act is tragic. And everyone that wants the worst for me is asking what happened. Yeah. So many times I started walking backwards. Like Charlemagne, I see the light and see the darkest patches. Bury me and I'll be born again. I walk in godly form amongst the mortal men. I got some real across the border fence. And made a note of the mistakes we can't afford again. Like I said, can of words and I'm the early bird. Wanna hang, but I'm too busy doing dirty work. Hit them back and say we'll link up on the 33rd. When I say that it ain't Church of Pentecost, Holy Spirit Synagogue. I don't know who's protecting me, but we hit it off. Sandra's Rose, no wonder they trying to pick me off. I guess you gotta show these who you really are.
J'ai vu les sœurs. Ouais.
BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. Mets du respect sur le V, tout est mangé, lunettes teintes sur le nez. Le sun everyday sur le nez, je suis refait dans les airs, sur les quais.
BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant joué avec IV. BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant joué avec IV. Elles sont mon risque, mais j'ai whip. Vois sur les drugs et je pars en civil. Roger, j'ai le flow le plus tendance. Chaque fois je chante et danse. On croise les codes, je suis rendu en France. Ils Saint-Laurent sur ma nouvelle fragrance. Recouvert de camouflage japonais avec une demoiselle qui me parle quand on est dans le club. Avec mon gars de Gundam. On veut devenir l'homme en faisant. Un entrepreneur, move comme un sage. Sur mon grind, je suis jamais au chômage. J'ai le nez, ce n'est pas qu'une image. C'est la peur, vivre une vie de mirage. Au fond d'une belle. Tout comme un président. Je suis artiste indépendant, t'inquiète. Je suis un avant-gardiste, un visionnaire en avance sur son temps. On a un style insolent, hey.
BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. Mets du respect sur le V, tout est mangé, lunettes teintées sur le nez. Le big sun everyday sur le nez, je suis refait dans les airs. sur les quais.
BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à la jouer avec IV. BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à la jouer avec IV. Hey, sur mon risque, je vais. Vois sur les traits, c'est que je veux pas m'en citer.
Y'a ceux qu'on écoutait, y'a ceux qu'on l'argent, puis y'a ceux qu'on la fait. T'es la type de shit coup de me sens pas des excuses, putain. T'assumes pas mes coups de bivec, yeah. Tranche de bacon. Les médias, moi pour ça y'a pas de doute, yeah. Bah moi j'ai placé où y'avait pas de trou, yeah. YouTube, rap, sur quel pied je danse, ça m'achète pas. Je sais qu'à la base on voyait, je veux des skatecars. 10 ans plus tard, tous les 3 mois je joue au States, ah. Allez, bitch, 5 à 4. Aucun snap. Demain j'arrête si je veux. BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. Mets du respect sur le V, tout est marché, lunettes tapées sur le nez. Le big sun everyday sur mes nez, je suis refait dans les airs, sur les quais.
BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à la jouer avec IV. BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à la jouer avec IV. Hey, sur mon risque, je vais. Vois sur les traits, c'est que je veux pas m'en citer.
I've been to right to another city. I got a brand new way. Scatty pick. They ain't heard of me. I got a bitch dripping my sweat to Givenchy. I rock in the party. And my diamonds all set like Cardi. Got a with me shit Barbie. You don't wanna start with me. Got some hood posted in the Jordan. I had this spill every bird 33 on Cartier. I got 33 with me. I'ma flow through the city. I'ma burn out the day. I'm buying out Barney's, yeah. I'ma hang with the, you only hang with the feds and the reds and the mice. And my young pull up with, don't pull up with, we gon' on sight. We gon' make a thriller like Mike. Hard candies painted Mike at night. And my diamonds looking like a light. I'm a boy popping like a kite. Got it really cool. I've been to right to another city. I got a brand new way. Just got it play. They ain't heard of me. I got a bitch dripping my sweat to Givenchy. I rock up in the party. And my diamonds all set like Cardi. Got it with me shit Barbie. You don't wanna start with me. No, you don't wanna start with me. Pull up with me. Running up your whole block like a phone call price. No, you don't wanna start with me. No, you don't wanna start with me. I know call how the difference they can smell your flesh. Walk up on them. You don't wanna start with me. Roll out of planes, hood got J's, I can't get. Running me a name, now I get paid for a stage. I keep a good talk with me. Executive vague, black president, escalate. It gon' be a hard ending. I don't know if I hope it ain't no hard feelings. But brother, this how I started. Get some niggas that'll make it love living. And just my little niece and nephew love 20s. Me and Roddy gotta get it out the business. Made 100 racks on the C-Day. Made $1 million on the weekday. 15,000 on the cheap day. I'm like a deep dish. Outside no replay. I been right to another city. I got a brand new with me. Scatty pick. They ain't heard of me. I got a bitch dripping my sweat to Givenchy. I rock my in the party. And my diamonds all set like Cardi. Got it with me shit Barbie. You don't wanna start with me. Hot girl like Arizona. In Colombia, my diamonds in Africa. My DJ, show you how that thrown.
We got alright, we got the night, I got the, you got the light, we got the stars, we got
comes to love, we got audio. We flying high, superhero. That's on my chest with my Marilyn Monroe. Feel like a star, we got audio.
Spinning from uptown, I put a bus down. Yeah, oh, then I keep to my chin lover in the kitchen. Follow, we go, that was Kenny Sosa. With that wheelie to the limit, to the shallow order. Spinning, tell me, when I pull up in that two-dog, I'm in different color. Uno, all these headaches on me, mommy, man, my pocket look like Sumo. I got money at the kick it like it's judo, let you. And when we get in mode, I'ma lose your up. Heard they tryna steal away, cut it out, spicy mommy's on the way. So my watch, he let go and I cut it out. Hey, talk to me next, show you what he really about. Whoa, pipe down. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Put us around just in case y'all forgot. They been tryna stop the way, but the way don't stop.
Uptown, baby. I was down, but they see I'm up now, baby. Head high, cause I'm holding up my crown, baby. Never told, even through the ups and downs, baby. And if I, baby, only way I double crosses. I just keep spinning, only way to make them nauseous. Demon low, mommy like salsa with a dip. I'm just trying to see you dance, salsa. Whoa. You know, hate on low, but we fly high. You know, talk is cheap, free Wi-Fi. Whoa!
Heard they tryna steal away, cut it out, spicy mommy's on the way. So my watch, he let go and I cut it out. Hey, talk to me next, show you what he really about. Whoa, pipe down. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Tryna stop, but the way don't stop.
Tengo 4 rotos, como calmaron el Utah. Tenía el Che y Versace, y yo no llevo Illuminati. Pa' que no me volteo, te tengo 10, tenemos 13 y me faltaba pa' todo.
Tryna steal away, cut it out, spicy mommy's on the way. So my watch, he let go and I cut it out. Hey, talk to me next, show you what he really about. Whoa, pipe down. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Put us around just in case y'all forgot. They been tryna stop the way, but the way don't stop.
Whoa.
Soft and shaped like a strawberry. With a tat like Stephon Marbury. Carry all my dirt. Bury all of my sins, staring out of the bin. Gone with the wind, gone with the pretty long hairs with the fairy skin. She repeated like a parrot, and apparently she gon' keep. Tell me never win. Where your was at when I was sleeping on the couch and in the whip? Probably with another. I'm on another tip. My skin so thin, strength on strength, 1 on 10 against me. I won't break, I don't bend. Watch your statements, guard your chin, guard your heart, guard your light. Find your sin, mind your likeness. You doing without, cause she ain't looking within. But if you ever in doubt, get a suspend.
Yeah, for life, baby, I'm dressed for the baby girl, I'm the soldier. But tripping like this, back and forth, wonder who gon' hold you. Everybody, somebody hold him down. Everybody, somebody hold him down.
Look, cool. That means shorty that we never could speak about. You get mad, I'm mad, we sleep it out. And then she had a man who used to, so she told me she wanted out. Got the couple of now that the haunted house. Now her heart cold Antarctica, Siberia. Had it planned out, curriculum, criteria, change. She feel pain, strain, built up anger. From dealing with it I understand the time that you go through your woman things, and sometimes can't gauge clearly on what you be thinking. I swear I got your back and got the tab on what you. You ain't got to move a finger or pinky when we linking. Whatever keeps your boat afloat or ship sinking. From loose lips to side women stepping out of position, breaking out of a parallelogram, shaping a prism. Stop sign, never stop down. Let's be realistic. I've been trying to get in touch with my senses and be better to my sisters, but think that you feminine when you sensitive. My homegirl rap and she feminist. Hold it down for the women, I call her feminine. Tell them how you really feel. Been around, we dance it. Girl, you perfect without that makeup or the plastic surgery. I'ma tell you how it is like Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, for life, baby, I'm dressed for the baby girl, I'm the soldier. But tripping like this, back and forth, wonder who gon' hold you. Everybody, somebody hold him down. Everybody, somebody hold him down.
Look, I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else is doing this. Now they wanna know me since I hit the top. Hey, it's so bowling, not a stop. Why don't never stop? It's the flow that got the block hot. I super hot. Give me my respect. I just took it left like a 100 decks. I moved to London with the Euro step. Got a sneaker deal and I ain't break a sweat. Catch me cause I'm gone. I don't know. I go from 6 to 23 like I'm LeBron. Pulling gimmicks cause they scared to rap. Funny how they shook. Pulling back the curtain by myself, take a look. Hey, I'm a bar spitter. I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark. I'm a tall figure, I'm an unforgiving wild dog. Something wrong with her, got them all bitter. I'm a bill printer, Yeah, I am what I am. I don't have no time for no misunderstandings again. It's a rolling, not a stop. Watch, don't never stop. Future took the business and ran it for me. I let Ollie take the aisle, told him brand it for me. I get 2 million a pop and that's standard for me. Like I went blind, dog, you gotta hand it to me. Gotta do it. Prayed, then I prayed again. Had a moment, but it came and went. You don't wanna play with him. Yeah, we you like 8 a.m. Pinky ring till I get a better ring. Love my brothers, cut them in on anything. And you know it's King Slime. She just said I'm bad, I hit the busy dance. Either hand is the upper hand. Got a bubble on my other hand. Ain't no 100 bands. College look like Buckingham. Bills so big, I call them billions for real. Reasons to go crazy, got a trillion for real. They been trying me, but I'm resilient for real. I can't go in public like civilian for real. And I hardly take offense. Money for revenge, man, that's hardly in the spence. I'll hang the checks off of all of my events. I like all the profit, man, I hardly do percents. A big part of me resents that I knew from when I started in it. They see what I got and man, it's hard to be content. Got going on, I gotta represent. Hey. It's a rolling, not a stop. Watch, don't never stop. This the flow that got the block hot. That's super hot.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Yeah. All my life, been grinding all my life. Yeah. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Yeah. I'm married to this game, that's who I made my wife. Said I love her, told that she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Got a safe that's full of Franklins and a shoulder full of. Don't know it like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. Fame, you can pull my foul yourself. Myself, nah. Riding like the life I built. On West Side 60, I might got. Standing so tall, they think I might got stills. Legendary baller like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala, on wheels. Up against the wall, at Fox Hills. Like a boss asked me how I feel. Successful street, touching their first meals. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Yeah. All my life, been grinding all my life. Yeah. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Yeah. I got everything I said I was gonna get on my kid. In addition to that fact, I went legit. Now, according to the way that I'm positioned in this biz, it look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. Know the West Side. But rap, this, fucks, all this rap money, look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love, and the dream and trust. You'll be switching up the players on your team too much. Tiny copy, that's my low, yo, Supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world, get cream or what? Ain't you get off on whoever hustle, sing and rush? Lost baby. Yeah. After all that looking tough, all these singles, 50 Cent and Mayweather with us. True story. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Yeah. All my life, been grinding all my life. Yeah. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Yeah. I studied the game like a tool. Schooling the kids with no rules. Giving out go like a boost. Calling me king like a moose. Just a young man from the line full of uppercuts where they try to play us for the bull right now. Even though my people in the struggle on the bubble trying to hustle past the fork in the road right now. All my ready for the call, all I gotta do is push the button and they gonna hold me down. Building the empire like Cinnabon, feeling like Lydia, focus on the road right now. Always had the beats on lock, now I got the flow on lock, to the top, pull Kendrick on the clock, that's how violence I know shot, I ain't never on the block, I was just passing the rock, I was just jamming the block, Range Road with no top, Range Road with no top, with my dangin', chain go bling go black, Deep go neck go, Stilo retro, we got my people show out, I studied the game like a tool. Schooling the kids with no rules. Giving out go like a boost. Calling me king like a moose. Better call me king like Shango. Only see it green like Rondo. Go everything on me pronto. Fitting 30 kings like a prison in a condo. Clear course sitting on my wrist. More real estate. Putting all the in a tribe. Oh baby, on kids, on guys. Surrounded by the opposite anyone. East side, one of them. India, Connecticut. Anyone, I can make a guy out of sight. He said he wanna block, it's a nigga on the block. Boy, standing sitting, watch you better come and get this bread, boy. Running from the cops, it's a nigga on the cops, putting money in the stock. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Well, Haiti, I be doing voodoo ready, so we got Lord Haiti to produce. Stones on me looking at my juice. Put it gold in the hood like a moose. Try.
And it's true that if you take time and consider, all the dynamics around you, supporting you and those that are against you, that you find the answers to make a way out of no way, and that the answers will come through you so that you could contribute to the community and give back.
What is that on your wrist there? That a Rolex?
Bust down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Bust down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. We are dealing with the same pain, my dog. Don't come around if you can't. I'm everything that you lanes ain't. A little change can't change me. 20 years with the same. 20 years, no off days, no days off, and I maintain. Bulging crazy with the hang time. Same time, way back before Maybach. I swear I always had the same drive. Huffing stuff off the bucks by the landslide. You ain't fly, you gon' stand by. I got something that you can't buy. My older brother Colorado man, my little brother, my baby brother, he was fascinated. My mama happy, she been laughing at. First class, 2 tones, my queen need 2 thrones. Almost wound up in a group home. Who's this? No phone. Bust down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. out here trying to maintain. Bust down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain.
AP bust down, rolling, plain Jamie and Belly. Same T, same. Let my chain hang. And I'm losing, have mood swings. They nothing. Watch on my wrist and my neck bling. Stacking up, counting my blessings. Wedding bands ain't got no wedding. Yeah. I just spent a cool 60 on my wrist. Where? Man, I watch that plain Jane. Wanna be like Ray Flair. My diamonds cost me sweat and tears. Not mine and all my stones are crystal clear. Fake walk, but they ain't never busted me. Every one of my jewels get paid, they trust in me. Took a nap, had a dream about a custom piece. I hit up Elliot, said that he gon' get it done for me.
Bust down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Bust down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain.
I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. I just want the Lucy, so me and all of my poochies can eat. Plus loose chains, say this boo thing. Got the PF chains and take Kim K to stay, cause I'm looking at me like I'm opaque or something. Don't I look like Drake or something? Something better tell mankind in the tank you're coming. Wait a minute, I was told it,
from off the top, the flow is hot, they got you shot. From off the top, you know I be smart to that stop. From off the top, the flow is hot, they got you shot. From off the top, from off the top. You too slow, top, you just watch. I control, top, I take that. You now hold, top, control,
This is a scenario, I'm in your area, this is your definitely. Turn up your stereo, get you jumping like Mario, now you ain't with me. You terrible, I might embarrass you right here in front of your whole family. Hotter than Nigeria, this is the year of the beer, the hair and the chair, so they know we was here. Staring at the beer like a deer when the car coming here in the middle Bad shit on the bag, yeah, I got M's in the bag. Cash up like a cash up, put cash in the hand. Farming, no visa, put a shark on land. Not a freezer, I can feel it. Bands, I have the millions of fans. The going to cool as a fan. Send on the in the tank. So I can hear what you saying. Spin the whole block and they pan. Like a bloodhound. With a shirt up, it's a. They take care like cash cow. Pay house sweet at the top of the mound. They take care like cash cow. Pay house sweet at the top of the mound. Wow, nigga touch money like cash cow. Rats make a pocket poke out. Got an Elliott stamp with a rose crown. Talk from the mountain. Why she making me a Miss Child? One of my chest buttons down. Just got my mother buttons down. I remember I couldn't afford a down. Money on me, gotta look around. These hits got me out of town. My bitch, I can dribble, never drown. I eat it up and down. That shit on the bag, yeah, I got M's in the bag. Cash up like a cash up, put cash in the hand. Farming, no visa, put a shark on land. Not a freezer, I can feel it. I need do some bands. I have the millions of fans. The going to cool as a fan. Send on the in the tank. So I can hear what you saying. Spin the whole block and they pan. Like a bloodhound. With a shirt up, it's a. They take care like cash cow. Pay house sweet at the top of the mound. They take care like cash cow. Pay house sweet at the top of the mound. Came in to get my own style. Top chef, top to a pit. I bought my Chanel blouse. White stripe and kicks. Committed to the game, I said my vows. I bust out when I paid for my house. Remember I was at the house. When I ain't live with a cloud, no. Got a little deep couch. My bracelets is $600. I basically made it out of south. With it patient, yeah, they never bow. I ain't spending it, never running out. There's a pending, I ain't got a doubt. That shit on the bag, yeah, I got M's in the bag. Cash up like a cash up, put cash in the hand. Farming, no visa, put a shark on land. Not a freezer, I can. Do some bands. I have the millions of fans. The going to cool as a fan. Send on the in the tank. So I can hear what you saying. Spin the whole block and they pan. Like a bloodhound. With a shirt up, it's a.